Hello everyone, I'm the student Bruno Lopez Mafra, and today I'm gonna show you my in-class exercise number two, talking about the API gateways, Redis caching, and also containerized microservices. I've used technologies such as Spring Boot, Docker, Redis, of course, and also test containers. And I'm gonna show you all the requests I'm gonna do in the Postman as well. That's the course of 39.5 with the CRN 15774. And to record this video, I also have a demonstration checklist here that I'm gonna go through during the video. So here on GitLab, there's my project repository with all the microservices and also the Docker Compose IMO file. Here and the members, the professor Sergio Santilli is as a collaborator and as the role of reporter. Here's my Docker desktop with all the containers running. They're all healthy and up. I also ran the docker ps command here on the terminal, so we can see all the ports for the containers and we can see that they are all healthy. So now I'm gonna go through the API testing via API gateway only using the Postman. It's important to say that I'm using the port 9000. That is the port from the API gateway for product service and order service. So here on Redis, as I don't have any cache right now, if I send the request here to get all the products, it's gonna return an empty array, and then it's gonna be registered here on the Redis cache as all products. So if I try to create a product with the post method using the API gateway on port 9000, if I send the request, it's gonna create this product and it's also gonna show up here on the Redis. But as in the first time, it comes from the database and it was empty. If I come here and send a new request to get the products, I'm gonna send it and it's gonna still return an empty array even with the one product created because it's not coming from the database anymore. It's coming from the cache and that is gonna be saved here for 10 minutes. So if I come here in this request that I made for all products and delete it, once I do the request again here in Postman, it's gonna actually search in the database and now it's gonna return the product by itself. It all happens because here we put the cache put, so the value product cache, and then it's gonna create a new product inside the Redis cache. That's why we see the product over here. You can see now. So now I'm gonna demonstrate the inner service communication between the order service and the inventory service. So here, using the API gateway on port 9000, I'm gonna try to do an order of 101 units of this of this product. So when I send a request here, the inventory service is called and the order or succeeds or fails based on the inventory response. So that's how I proved that the communication between these two microservices is occurring. And if I put like in here, I also had a 500 internal server error that is actually expected because we don't have this amount of this project in the inventory service. So for example, if I put like 100 as the quantity, it's gonna and send the request, it's gonna return true. It's gonna return because I have this amount of products in my inventory. Here you can see that the order was placed successfully when I put the 100 as the quantity. And here for the topic 6, I already demonstrated that, the Redis caching. So I first called MongoDB, so it's gonna come from the database, then it's gonna be on cache, on Redis cache, and the second call it's gonna come from the cache. As I proved it, and then I also opened the Redis insights here to show you the data. Now for topic 7, I'm gonna demonstrate all the tests for product service, for the cache of the product service, for the order service and inventory service as well. So I'm gonna perform all of them here. So here you can see that for product service application tests, I have the test containers running here as well. So it's gonna delete itself once the test pass. So here you can see that the tests passed. So I have 404 tests passed for the product service, and also the container that was running it was deleted. Now I'm running the cache for the product service to see if the tests are gonna pass. Here is the test container that is up for the cache test for product service, and the containers for the readies as well over here. So here you can see that the containers are deleting themselves, and also the four tests for the cache were passed. So here I'm gonna keep going and test the order service. I just tested. So here for order service, I'm testing it as well. You're gonna see that all the containers for tests are gonna show up here, and the test is gonna pass as well. Here you can see the test containers for Postgres and for the test as well. And here you can see that the test passed and the containers are gonna be deleted. And the last one is for the inventory service. I'm gonna be running the test here, and it's gonna be in the same. So here you can see the test container for it, and also the Postgres one. And here we have the two tests passed. So all the tests for the application are running good. So here in my demonstration checklist, we can see that I went through everything and tested everything that was asked. To wrap up, my reflection about this assignment is that I like it to do it. I could learn a lot from my professor. Now I can understand the Redis cache and how it works, and the inner service communication with the inventory service were the parts that I like it the most. So now I'm good to perform all these things by myself, and the in class exercise 2 is done. Thank you so much for watching the video.